even though this is Tuesday today, right? Yeah. You must still be recovering from Sunday.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm still not recovered, actually.
Yeah. I mean, that's, you got to be tired. You put so much energy into your performances every time I see you that you just give it your all.
I do. I do.
Yeah.
And when I get home, I'm like, completely lazy. I don't want to clean. I don't want to do anything but try to recover. It's my job to give 100%. And I feel like, you know, I've been allowed to do what I love for so long. I love my job, so the least I can do is give my all. You know, you do the same thing.
We feel it. Well, yeah, but now are you like me, where you want to relax, but then after just a short amount of time, you can't wait to do something again?
I don't know how to relax.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't like to get a massage. I don't like to...
Oh.
No, I don't.
Oh, I like to get a massage.
Yeah, I go a little far. The only time I can really relax is on a boat, because then I have no excuse. I'm stuck, and I have to take care of myself and eat good food, and I can't escape.
I did that for the first time this past summer.
Really?
And I went along the Italian and French Riviera, and it was just amazing.
Did you like it?
I loved it, but I thought I was in the middle of nowhere and just swimming, and the paparazzi got me. There was no one around, and they were photographing me. I don't know.
Very scary.
They're like in dolphin suits or something. I don't know where they came from.
That's the craziest thing. My mom always, I call her and she's like, oh, I didn't like that outfit you had on yesterday. I'm like, how do you know? they tape everything.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Because you never know. It's one thing when you're prepared, but when you don't know, it's...
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I was looking around. I thought for sure I was kind of... But anyway, that's... So now you, and speaking of that, congratulations, you got married, and you did that without anybody knowing.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Yeah, we were talking earlier. It feels different to be married. It really does. And it feels good, doesn't it?
Feels great.
And how long were you and Jay-Z together before you got married?
Oh, gosh, listen to me. I'm about to start yapping. We've been together a long time. It's been about 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
7 years. But it does feel different, doesn't it?
Feels great.
I really love it. So 7 years, and was it something that y'all talked about, or you just all of a sudden decided, let's do it?
I mean, it's different for everyone. I was really young. I'm only 27. So I was really young, and, you know, I feel like it's important for women and men to have their goals in their own life before they can complete someone else. So, you know, we took our time.
He must have been pushing on getting married to lock you up, though. He must have been saying, come on, I know you're young, but let's just do it. He must have been, like, really pushing to, you know, come on. I mean, not that he's not a great guy and that you're both lucky, but, you know, he must have been, come on, let's do it.
He's a cool guy. He's cool. He's patient.
He's a great guy.
He is.
I really like him a lot. And I got you a wedding gift. I got you some towels. And
just what I need. Oh, this is hot. Thank you. Oh, man.
I'll get you something. Yeah. You know, it'd be nice for the boat to have some nice towels.
Be great for a boat, yeah.
Nice coffee maker for the boat. All right, let's talk about the difference between Beyonce and Sasha Fierce. There's and Sasha Fierce is, she's on the CD. Are you on the CD at all? Because the CD is I Am Sasha Fierce, and it's someone different.
Yeah.
Did you make that name up?
I did.
Yes.
It's actually two CDs. It's a double disc.
Right.
And half of it is really natural, and the songs are all love songs and really vulnerable and more closer to who I really am. And that's why it's named I Am. And then the other half is Sasha Fierce, who was basically who you guys saw.
She's in that position back there.
She is,
yeah. That's her.
That's who y'all saw singing Single Ladies.
Over there.
It's very different from who I really am. And I think people expect me to be more like Sasha Fierce when they meet me. So this is really more of an introduction to me. You know, I know when I was speaking with you during the commercial, you really like Flaws and All, and those type of songs I love to sing more than the up-tempo. So
really?
Yeah, I do. So I was able to do what I really wanted to do, but still give the fans what they want.
Yeah, well, I like all your music, but she's gonna sing a song, really, because I've asked her, because she knows it's my favorite song, Flaws and All, and she's gonna sing it at the end of the show. If you haven't heard this song, it is so beautiful. But that's what I was saying, is like you have so many different sides of you know, with those ballads and with that kind of energy. And so Sasha is something that you can turn on and off, or does she just show up sometimes when you're...
No, she stays
I'm
on
not
the
asking
stage.
if you're crazy. I'm asking...
No, because people are like, okay, I don't understand this Sasha Fierce thing. It's for fun. It's fun, and it gives me an excuse to blame anything really bad on Sasha Fierce.
I see, yeah. I see. Well, she's doing okay. She's doing all right now. Yeah. And Sasha is someone that has Jay known Sasha longer than we've known Sasha?
Jay knows Sasha, yes.
I have an alter ego also. It's my name is Richard Simmons, and
That was an amazing montage.
I know, and that's no one's in there.
Okay.
We're not going to do it to you today.
And it's not amateur hour.
No, I'm not gonna. Because I can't top how I did it the first time. You were the best scare. Well, I don't know. Sarah Paulson was pretty good too, but
That was a near-death experience.
it kind of was. You went down.
Yeah.
Were there
There's
injuries?
several ways I could have died.
Well, now you're being dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's extreme.
Yeah.
No,
But
but-
I really just was watching that backstage, and I was just thinking, like, thank you so much for going so above and beyond to make people happy.
Oh.
And yeah,
Well,
that's not a good example of it.
no.
But
No, you could have hit your head on the
it
toilet
was funny
bowl.
afterward. You did this laugh afterward that I have found myself, I loved the sound so much that I found myself doing it sometimes when I laugh hard enough. You went, like, and you couldn't breathe.
That's how happy I was.
That's how happy you were to see me fall down like that.
Yes. And now
So-
you do it too, you said.
It's caught on.
Yeah.
It's a great sound. If you go back and watch it on YouTube, listen for her laugh, and then who will be the one that's embarrassed, not the one on the ground.
I think we have to play it back so I can hear
Yeah.
that laugh.
It's
now,
really good.
That montage, though, like, keep in mind that you haven't been here in how long has it been?
Yeah, 4 years. I was recovering from the fall.
No. But look at all the content we had, and you haven't been here in 4 years. You'd think you'd want to come back because you had so much fun.
I know, and now I have.
Okay, and now you've come back.
Yeah, I have come back.
Yes.
I mean, I had an album out called Reputation.
I know.
And I really... You guys are friendly. Yeah, with the album, I just basically wanted to just make music and not explain it.
Yeah.
But I missed you
worked
so
out.
much. It was really...
You still sold a bunch of albums without even talking. I mean, usually people go to promote their music because it helps sell albums. You don't have to do that.
Well, that's nice of you to say.
It's true.
I mean, I am having fun being back here. It's been really great to be back here, and like, I definitely do. I think as a songwriter, I enjoy communicating about what I've made. Like, I really do like that part of the process. But I also just feel like with my career, I want to do what feels right at the time.
Yeah.
You know, like, so it just, at that time, I coined this phrase, there will be no explanation, there will just be reputation. Because I am dramatic.
Yes.
That's a very dramatic thing, but it rhymed, it was kind of catchy, and and so I stuck with it.
Right. Is that in one of your songs? Because if it isn't, it should be.
Thank you, no, and I think it's a little late for that because now we're on to like another different album.
I know, but you still could have that.
For an album that's not Reputation,
Yeah.
it's a little off-brand,
No,
but I
no.
will think about it.
No, just like clothing comes back in style, you can come right back around to that topic again if you'd like.
It could be like a vintage.
You can do anything you want, Taylor Swift.
Thank you for saying that.
You know, I mean, I really, people thought, oh God, she's been away for so long, how is this album gonna do? And they put so much, I don't think pressure on you, because I don't think you
Yeah,
felt
there's pressure.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay, but because it seemed like people were like expecting this not to be as good, or that album not to be as, and you just came back and proved them all wrong.
Aw.
You know, it's true, because you didn't worry about how certain people do things. You do things your own way, and it all works out for you.
Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. Now,
Aw.
let's talk about me. No, not talk about me. But so these here, let's talk about, you're on the cover of Entertainment Weekly, and you have all
yeah.
these Easter eggs on here, right?
Yeah, and I feel like
Explain what the eggs are to people who don't understand.
yeah, because I think that is necessary. So it's like when we say Easter eggs, we're not only talking about like Easter eggs that you would go on an Easter egg hunt for on Easter. It's like, it's kind of like a it's kind of like a clue, like a foreshadowing kind of thing. I like to plant Easter eggs in a video like that will be like a lyric from unreleased music or like a little hint or a little wink to what's coming in the future.
Right.
So yeah, like that was kind of the theme of what we did the Entertainment Weekly thing on. And it's just been really fun to kind of expand the musical experience past just listening to a song. Like I also want people to be like watching the music video and what's that thing in the background and what's that song playing underneath there and is there a reason she said that in French? So.
Right. Because people, and usually your fans are pretty good at figuring it out, right?
They're excellent at figuring it out.
What is the worst, how far off have they been? What's the worst they've been?
Oh man. Well, there were some fans that thought I had something to do with Avengers Endgame.
Oh, really?
Which I would have loved to have been asked, but I wasn't.
No, you weren't
asked to be in it at all.
Yeah.
Because we had the single coming out the same day, and I have a song that was called Endgame, and so they were like, oh my God, she's gonna defeat Thanos, and
right.
I let everyone down.
Yeah, yeah.
Again.
That was confusing. On your jacket, you have a lot of things on here, but you don't have something that next time you wear a jacket, that's...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's you as a kitty cat.
Yeah, and that's two things you love.
Those are the two things I love the most
Together,
in the world.
put together.
Yeah.
All right. We're back with Rihanna, and that is off of your new CD, which is fantastic. I was just telling her during the break. It's so good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Where have you been? I've missed you, and the last time you were here, I had such a good time. I thought we had a good time, and then you just disappeared and stuff.
Yeah, Ellen.
By the way, by the way, a friend of mine was at a party this past weekend, and he said, you're excellent at karaoke.
Oh, he was there?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
he was
my
like
God.
Rihanna. There was like a karaoke room, and Rihanna got up and started singing Mary J. Blige. And
It was a really cool little art installation at this motel, and it was Miguel's
Right.
party. And we went there, and I kind of just went through the rooms, landed on this karaoke room, and I saw Mary J. Blige on, because it was, they had a small list, so I was just fingers crossed they got something in there that I love. They didn't have Bon Jovi, so I had to go with Mary J. Blige.
Is that your
but
go-to song, Bon Jovi karaoke? What song?
What? Living on a Prayer. Don't
Of
even
course.
Get it. Me and Jen, my assistant, we get crazy in karaoke.
See,
I was
next
being
time,
nice
next
that
time
day.
you're here.
Oh gosh.
Next time you're here,
I should have told you. I want to see you do karaoke.
I'll do it.
You like karaoke too?
I love karaoke. Are you kidding me?
Then again, yeah, you totally would love that.
I would love it. Of course I would love it. Let's talk about you have like a crazy amount of Instagram followers, Twitter followers, everything, but you post amazing pictures. Let's take a look at what's... You just kind of hanging out. And then... I mean, they're fantastic, but I mean, that was that carnival you went
Barbados.
to. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
just kind of a Tuesday, right?
That was probably Wednesday.
Okay, but nothing really special going on. That's just your life.
Just chilling.
Right.
Just got back from the grocery store.
Right. Where do you live, by the way? Because you're always traveling.
Yes, I pretty much...
Do you live here?
I'm not even sure now, but I do have an apartment here, a bed that I own here in LA, and I have a bed that I own in New York. Between that, I'm just living in other people's beds and other hotel beds and traveling all over the world. I'm about to go on tour.
That's exciting.
And so I'll be in a tour bus bed.
That's exciting. All right. So, speaking of tour, everybody, you know what a rider is. It's like, there's a whole famous thing about, M&Ms and no brown M&Ms, and somebody has to go through them. And so everyone has a different rider when you travel. So this is Rihanna's rider that you have to have in the dressing room when she's here. Regular Cheetos, hot Cheetos, Golden Grams cereal, Oreos, cup of noodles, red and white wine, vodka, soda, Frappuccinos, garlic olives. Now, how much of that would you actually consume? Have you eaten any of that back there yet?
I didn't have anything back there yet.
Will you just take it with you? You just want us... We just doing your shopping?
I will definitely take it with me.
Okay.
I just like to be prepared. You never know what mood you're gonna be in.
But those
that
are the
day.
things, when you're in the mood, those are your go-to items. There's nothing healthy on here.
I don't eat the Oreos that much, but Golden Grams, I haven't eaten those in about 2 years. Hot Cheetos, definitely happening. Regular Cheetos when I'm tired of hot Cheetos.
Are they the soft Cheetos or the crunchy Cheetos?
Crunchy always. Or, you know, the big, like...
The big puffy ones that melt in your mouth? Yeah. We're still talking about Cheetos, right?
Yeah.
All right, so... It's just the way you said it. All right, let's talk about guys. All right, so...
Her favorite topic.
Yeah, because everyone wants to know if you're dating, and I know, and I read the Vanity Fair article, which I thought was fantastic, and I loved what you said, because you talk about that, of course, you could hook up, whatever that means, with whoever you want, but you want to respect yourself, and you want to be with somebody that you really want to be with. So is there someone that you want to be with right now?
I'm single right now, and it's not that I'm like, oh, pro-single, yes. I hate men. I just think that I just have so much on my plate that I can't even find the time to entertain a steady relationship or anything serious or even a text. Right now, it's just crazy.
But you're touring, and Drake is on one of these songs, so if he's touring with you...
He's not touring with me.
Well, he should. He's on one of the songs that would be so
totally
easy.
Should. Maybe next time.
I like Drake.
I would love to go on tour with Drake, actually.
Yeah.
That's like, that has to happen.
Yeah, that does have to happen.
You coming?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have dinner with them all and George, and then I'm gonna hang out with you and Drake. It's good to have you back here.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean,
You know, I am so very grateful to be here. I can't believe that you still like me. Thanks. I appreciate it. I had such a great time making my new album. Art Pop.
debuted at #1.
Thank
Congratulations.
You. Thank you.
It is the greatest dance record. I mean, you make great dance music. It's not only watching you live is fun, but just listening to your music is fun.
Thank you. I made it, you know, when I was on the road finishing the Born This Way ball, which, you know, I never finished.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Because, well, I broke.
Yeah.
It's like a little doll. I just ran out of
From
energy.
dancing too much?
You know, I don't know why exactly. I guess I danced really hard, and I don't know what hurts the most after I've been on tour for 9 months. And I love you all so much. And it's, you know, I just don't really know. I don't know how to not go on. I mean, the thing is that I just love being a performer so much, and I'm just happy to be back, and I'm feeling like myself again, and I'm just starting to rehearse, and I'm getting ready for my next tour, which will be next year, and I can't wait to come back and perform for you.
So, when you think of what has happened since you started, and I know that you really, for a while, didn't even have a chance to stop and actually kind of take stock in it, but what has surprised you the most about the level of fame, and what has changed the most in your life?
Well, everything has changed. And, you know, some of it is so amazing and wonderful because I have all of you. And, you know, I see, like, her sweet face in the audience with her applause makeup on. And, you know, you just make me so happy. I don't even know what to say.
I just love you so much.
I love you, too. I love you, too. And it makes me so happy. And, you know, but, you know, the other things are that I've been away from my family for a long time, and I miss my parents, and, you know. And I'm one of those people that I like to channel my pain in vibrant ways, and that's how I deal with you know, my sadness. And I don't know if anyone really knows that about me, or if they think that my clothes were, you know, costumes or marketing for my record, but it's actually who I've been since I was 19 years old, and I'm 27 now, so, that's 8 years, is that right? I didn't finish college. It's 8 years of me, transforming constantly in order to handle and escape a lot of the, pain that I went through just getting here. I mean, getting past level 1 in the record business is basically the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. So now is, kind of okay compared to that. It's kind of great, actually. I love you. Thank you for being here. But this album has a lot of passion in it, and it's dance music, and it's fun, and it's some of it's a little deeper than the rest of it. Some of it's really silly and just music that my mom likes to listen to when she's cooking. But the truth is that that's how I dealt with the show ending. That's how I dealt with myself not being able to keep up with fame. I was so devastated that I couldn't keep up with fame that I had to make a record that was pure adrenaline. So, if you're in the mood for a pick-me-up, that's what I do at this record. I just put it on and shut the world out and have a glass of wine with Ellen.
All right, well, I'll have some water with your wine. We're back with Britney Spears. And I was just saying to you when I was watching that clip, I remember seeing that video and thinking, whoever she is, she's going to be huge. I just knew from that video there was something very special about you and dynamic, and look at you now. Now, that was fantastic, by the way, and the video's amazing. I realized watching you, I need a lot more arm movement. I'm not moving my arms enough.
Yeah.
I do a lot of wiggling, as Rosemary called it, the woman who taught me my big finish. But I don't use my arms nearly enough, and I'm not lifted enough.
Yeah, just, use it a little bit more, and I think it'll, it just takes practice.
Yeah.
But you're doing really good.
Thanks.
I see you. It looks really cool.
Thank you
Give her a
very
hand.
much. Yeah. But now, how often do you, you're getting ready to go on tour, right? So how often, how much do you dance every day?
Hours. Sometimes till 10 o'clock at night, sometimes till 6. Yeah.
Really?
All the time.
Every day?
Every day.
Wow. That's
yeah.
amazing. So, but then you go out dancing too?
Sometimes, yeah. I need to, a little bit more.
Now, how do you maintain your energy? Because I'm trying to figure out, I had the whole Grammy weekend, and I'm exhausted. I don't know how you do it. I mean, well, you're 22, but other than that, how do you do it? But do you have downtime that you just chill?
Yeah, sometimes, but I get a little antsy. I love dancing. I love what I do, so But I definitely make time for massages and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's what you do to completely unwind?
Yeah.
Massages.
And movies too.
And movies? What have you seen lately?
I saw a movie last night. It's an old movie with Goldie Hawn. It's called There's a Girl in My Soup. I like watching old movies, fun stuff like that. So.
When was that? There's a Girl in My Soup. That's very old.
Yeah. Like really old movies and stuff. Yeah.
Well, I could see where you do a remake of a Goldie Hawn movie like that. Maybe you should do that.
Maybe so.
All right. Now, do you think that when you're working as hard as you are, because I watched that Driven, that VH1 special that they did on you, and it's amazing to see what you've done in this amount of time. You started when you were 8, right? And what you've accomplished. And for you to make it at all is, the odds are always against you in this business, but for you to make it to where you are now, what's the hardest thing? What's the biggest surprise to you that you thought, I wanted fame, but I had no idea it was going to be like this?
Honestly, the whole thing, nobody can tell you what it's like once, I mean, you can't be prepared in any way. It's just, there's some wonderful things and there's, some kind of downfalls with everything. But I think right now I'm just, at a point where I just want to keep, the creative energy going and keep, pushing myself and challenging myself. And, that's a part of the whole process right now.
Is it hard sometimes? I would think it's hard to have fun because you've got everybody watching every single move you make. And no one can understand, if you put it on your own level, like if you're at work and all of a sudden everybody in your office is talking about you, what you times that times a million of what's going on with you. You just, it's got to be just so much pressure to do everything right.
Well, you do, but there's some times where, you have to just let loose. I mean, I try not to pay too much attention to, tabloids and stuff like that of what they say about you and everything, and just kind of, I don't know, go home and hang out with your girlfriends and, do stuff like that. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, it can get a little side-scrolling sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you're handling it, I think pretty well. You know, I think it's a lot to be put on a 22-year-old, and so I think you're an amazing person. That's a lot on your shoulders.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having such a wonderful show for me to watch in the morning.
Well, I'm glad that you get to watch it. Now, what's the? First of all, I asked you. Are you kind of, have you caught your breath from just performing just now? Because I asked you in the dressing room if you would teach me. You do 500 to 1,000 sit-ups a day, every single day.
Not every single day, but
honest.
I try to.
Okay.
Yeah, almost every single day.
All right. So I want to know what kind of sit-ups you do. I want you to teach me those sit-ups, and I want you to show me some workout things because I need to know.
All right. Are you
All right.
ready?
Yeah. We're going right here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, lay down.
Okay. You lay down there. All right, I'll lay down
No,
here.
I got to do
All right.
something. Okay.
All right.
Lay down.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to stand over you like this.
Oh, you're going to push my legs back, aren't you?
Yes. Okay, so give me your legs.
All right.
You hold on to mine.
Yeah, I know. I know this one.
Throw them down. Yeah, like that. You're good.
I know this one. I would have shaved my legs if I thought I was doing this. All right. What else? That's
Okay. There's. Let me see.
How come I'm doing all the work?
You can. Let me see. Lay down.
All right.
Okay. Oh God, this mic pack's back here. Okay.
Wait, watch that coffee
Usually, I'll do with my legs up,
Uh-huh.
and I'll do 50 of these, like this. Yeah, just put your hands up. Yeah. Like that. You do 50.
Right.
Then you do 50 of these with your hands like that. Yeah.
All right.
And then this is the hard one. Then you do 50 with your butt up like that. Okay.
With the mic pack, that hurts. I'm sure this is a good view for everybody in the audience.
And then, and then you just repeat that, the whole thing over again.
So those are the only stomach things you do? You don't do any of these things?
Sometimes, yeah, I do these. Sometimes, and then another thing that really works good if you turn sideways like this.
Yeah.
And do it. It works the side part right here.
Yeah, that's
Do
the thing I
50
don't
of
like
these.
doing. I don't like the side things.
Yeah.
All right.
And then do it the other way.
Right.
Too.
All right.
And just go like
And
that.
now, how many, and do you count by ones or tens?
Ones.
And then also, this is the way we should have interviewed the whole time.
Yeah.
Because you got to be tired. I want to help you out here.
Well, thanks.
Now, so you would do, like, say, if you were, so you do how many of each of these? Like you do how many of each you do to add up 1,000? You wouldn't do 1,000 each.
No, not 1,000 each.
You
I
do like
100. 100, yeah.
In one time, or you take breaks, like 25?
I do it all together.
Spider. Oh. Kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Woo! Man, oh man. That really was.
That is cool.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Wait, how do you do that?
Oh, I hate when they don't come out again after I do one.
Shit. How come yours did it and mine didn't?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm not meant to smoke.
Yeah, you shouldn't. No one should. This is just a joke. No one smokes.
Okay.
We'll fix it for you. We'll fix it. This is such a. Yes. Here's how this happened. We were sitting around having a meeting, and we said, let's have a Bieber week, an entire Bieber week. And we're like, who would do it? And they were like, well, what about Justin Bieber? And I was like, that's a great idea to fit in with the Bieber week. It should be Justin Bieber. So congratulations. Thank you. You will be here with us all week, every day, all week long.
Every day, all week.
I like it. We've talked about this before, that you should be here all the time,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
now it's happening more and
yeah.
more. So let's talk about you, sir. When you look at that, how often do you see yourself that young? Do you see that often, or is this like the first
It's hard to
time?
see myself young, but it's cool to look back at.
And,
sure.
and what do you think when you see your first performance here at 16 years old?
It's just, it brings back a lot of memories. I mean, you really helped with my career and helped, like, get it to the next level.
Well, I had a platform, and your
Yeah.
talent got you to where you are, because you're crazy talented.
Thank you.
But when you see yourself then, do you think what advice would you give that 16-year-old boy?
I would just say listen more. Listen to what people have to tell you, because usually they're telling you from past experiences. And I was just, like, so focused on, like, I'm just gonna do it and, like, see how it feels, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. And then, yeah, got in some trouble. Got myself out of some trouble.
You did. But you're getting yourself out of trouble now, because
Yeah.
you're focused on your music, and you're putting out great music. Your songs are doing very well. And I love your new music, by the way.
Thank you.
And other people do too. I love it. If you have a chance to go online and see the video that he shot in Iceland,
But
yeah. I can't believe you got in that water.
it was so cold. It was like 50 degrees.
Look at you. So
Yeah.
it's a beautiful video. So if you want to see the whole thing, it's gorgeous. Speaking of you in your underwear, let's talk about the paparazzi shot in Bora Bora.
Okay.
So you are obviously in a private bungalow.
Yeah.
And because usually we're all pretty good at spotting paparazzi.
Yeah.
They hide in boats
Yeah.
and pretend to be fishermen,
Yeah.
and we're like,
Yeah.
you're paparazzi. I mean, we're
Yeah.
pretty good at it. How did you not see that there was paparazzi there?
Well, I just didn't see them. I think I wasn't really looking out for them either, so.
Was there a boat? When you think back on it now, can you see where they may have been? Were they
yeah,
in a boat?
yeah, they're definitely in a boat. Yeah.
And how quickly after that was shot did you realize that happened? Did that go on wire right away?
Yeah, it was pretty much like a couple days. It was like a couple days later. Scooter hit me. He was like, "Yo, I hate to tell you this, but your penis is on the internet." I was like, "What? How does it?" And so then the first thing I saw was like the censored one, and it had like the black thing over it. And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, like I don't know what this is gonna look like." And then it wasn't as like bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible.
I'm no expert, but I heard that it was good.
It was all right.
Attention, and I was in the bungalow next to you, and when I saw it, I was shocked.
Yeah.
And I don't know how people didn't see. I was right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
My hat. So there's a young woman in the background you can see in the bed.
Yeah, I know.
Is that your girlfriend?
No, it's not.
Just a girl that you were in Bora
Just a
Bora with?
friend. Yeah.
You just brought a friend to Bora Bora?
Yeah.
And you're just naked with your friend?
Why are you putting me on the spot like this? Gosh.
I mean, you can say, why can't you say you're dating somebody?
I'm not dating anyone though.
She's just a friend?
She's just a friend.
Wow. I have friends, I've never seen them naked like that. And they don't bring me to Bora Bora.
Stop. You're making me blush, dude.
All right. So what is the name of the CD? Purpose, is that right?
Yes, it's called Purpose.
And why do you call it Purpose?
Because I feel like I kind of lost my purpose for a while, and I feel like I'm slowly finding my purpose. And if I can, like, let people know if you don't have your purpose or you feel like you're looking for your purpose, it's something that's really fundamental in life, and yeah.
Yes, it is. And the thing is, and we showcased you in that video package, the thing you always have done, always,
Yeah.
is give your time, yourself. You did that for us. You went to Whitney Elementary. You go to hospitals. When
Yeah.
you're on tour, you go visit. And
I really enjoy it.
That's without press or anybody
Yeah.
knowing. I know for a fact, because I know you and I know Scooter, that you actually make a point and an effort to go visit kids in hospitals.
Well, and it's often not the stuff that really gets recognized, you know. And I feel like people don't really know that side of me.
I know.
And so I want to kind of let people know that side of me.
I'm glad, because people should know that side of
Yeah.
you. So glad you're here. Thank you so
Me
much.
too. Thank
Hillary Clinton was supposed to be here.
Yes.
And she's not, and you're here, so thank you.
I'm not as exciting of a place filler, but the honor is mine, and I'm very excited to be here.
Well, I'm going to ask you the same questions I would have asked her. So let's talk about. No, I'm kidding. So how
That'd be
is?
crazy if you did that.
I would love to hear your answers, but I'm not going to do that. The last time you were here, you were dressed as a cow.
Yes, I was.
Yes.
It was crazy.
Yes, you were utterly adorable.
Oh, thank you.
You get it? Because you had udders. You're a cow.
There it is.
Yes. You love Halloween.
I do.
Do you get scared easily?
Oh no, is that gonna happen?
No,
Am I one
no.
of those? Please don't make me one of those.
No, I'm saying no.
We're good.
It's not. I swear, it's not.
Okay.
But I want you to go to like a haunted house.
So down. Yes.
You'll do that?
I will absolutely do that.
Okay, I'm going to send you to a haunted house, and we're going to show it on the Halloween show.
Okay.
All right, great. You promise?
Yeah, oh no, I promise, for sure. I think
Pinky
you
swear.
promise.
All right.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, good. I can't wait to see you in a haunted house.
I'm very scareable.
Okay, good, good. Now, no, I'm kidding.
Oh, no.
No, I'm not.
I'm so anxious.
No,
Anyway.
I'm not going to do it. Let's talk about the VMAs. You started
Yes.
out your routine, you were on like a life cycle. You were on a bike,
Yes.
and then you actually sang, which,
Yeah.
first of all, thank you for really singing. It's
Oh,
horrible
thanks.
to watch those shows and nobody really sings. I love when people really sing. So thank you for really
Thank
singing.
you. Thank you.
But did you think it through? That because it seemed like you were a little out of breath.
It was
because-
definitely tiring, but I was like, you know what? It's worth it. I need to be on a bike. So I committed to it, stuck with it.
Yep.
Had the idea of the bike thing the first time I heard Nikki's verse. And she says the phrase, bicycle. And that, the idea was born, and I really committed to it, and
What?
Yeah, she has a lyric in the song, she says, bicycle.
What does that mean?
You know,
I really don't. I mean, I think I'm down with it. I know the lyrics, but what does that mean? Like, is that like a banana seed?
kind of.
Is it?
I don't know, actually.
Well, you should know.
We should, I think, you know, I was on the bike. I sang. That happened, and you know.
This is totally different than the Hillary interview. This
Yeah. It'd be wild if next time you see her, you asked
if
her
she
about
brings
a
it up.
bicycle.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
I will bring it up, and it'll just be a joke between
And
all of us.
just Hope for the best.
Yeah. Let's talk about your love life, can we?
Oh my God.
Do you mind?
Oh God, I don't know, man. This is so crazy.
But the only, what?
I
The
don't
thing
know.
is, the guy that you're with is Mac Miller, right?
Oh my
and
God, is
when you
this
were
coming
here
up?
before, he was a dancer. Or no, he's a rapper. He was with you.
We performed together on your show. We were babies.
And I asked you.
Wow, that's so.
I asked you something about him, and you said, "Oh, you know, I'm his homie," and now he's living in your homie.
There's that.
Right. Because y'all were.
Oh, wow.
That was 3 years ago.
It was, yeah.
So you've been friends, and then all of a sudden now you find out.
This is so crazy. I've never like had the relationship talk on a show before.
It's just me so far.
Yeah.
You haven't
No
joined
pressure.
in. but you're with him, right? And you're happy and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Okay.
Thanks.
That's good. Good talk.
Good talk.
So,
Back to the bicycle.
No. I'm trying to get away from that. So you're doing Hairspray Live.
Yes.
That's you'll talk about
I'm
that.
very excited about Hairspray Live.
That's exciting.
I get to play Penny Pingleton, which is one of my dream roles since I was like 10.
That's very cool.
December 7th. I'm
Yeah.
very excited.
Yeah,
NBC.
that's
Yeah.
really exciting. And you're going to go on tour again.
Yes, in February.
That's really exciting. So it feels like we can't just talk about you going on tour without actually maybe giving tickets away to everybody.
That would just be cool.
Yeah, I think it would. I love you.
I love you too.
They love you. And I explained to them when you walked away that this was a last-minute thing. We had no intention. I had a monologue planned, and it was really funny, you guys. And when I heard you just decided to sing that in rehearsal, and there was no plan for it. And I was like, that was beautiful. Let's do that to open the show. And graciously, you said yes. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for giving them that gift. I mean. And I said that's got to feel good because it's the first time you sang it since you sang it at the Grammys.
Yeah.
And so I mean, you explained, you tweeted out what happened, but let's talk about what happened.
Sound check was great, went really well. I was really excited. And then during the changeover in the ad break, the microphones fell onto the piano strings, which is what the guitar noise was. Some people thought it was Bieber rehearsing, but it wasn't him. We were on great terms. And then it just kind of put the whole thing off, really. And yeah.
Could you tell, when you were singing right away?
I heard it straight away, and I wanted to turn, I knew what it was, because in rehearsal on the Saturday, they were like, we're going to double mic the piano just in case one of them doesn't work. And I knew where the mic was, and I wanted to turn around and lift it up, but I froze. But I actually felt like it went well. In the room, they actually sorted the problem, and I'm always a bit pitchy anyway, so I wasn't particularly... I am, it's emotion. It's emotion. When I'm flat and I'm sharp, I'm just emotional. But yeah, so it was fine, you know, whatever. And I wanted to tell everyone straight away because there seemed to be a lot of confusion as to what it was.
Yeah.
And I was embarrassed. I woke up the next morning to people in England being like, we still love you, don't worry. And I was like, I didn't ask you if you still love me, but thanks. I was so embarrassed.
That is the worst feeling. When you're already going through questioning what happened and then people start trying to make you feel better and it only makes you feel worse.
Only makes you feel worse.
Yeah. Did you feel bad the next day?
Oh, yeah, I cried pretty much all day yesterday.
Wow. So finally you cried to your own song.
Well, the thing is, in fairness, I would have cried if it went really well as well. If it had been like a standout performance, I would have cried as well.
Oh,
I always cry.
See, well.
But yeah, I kept like spontaneously bursting into tears yesterday for no reason. But it was all right. I was fine.
Well, sometimes it feels good to cry and plus you had to have all that emotion pent up and everything. But so that's why it's so great you got to do that again right away because, you know, get back on the horse, as they say.
Yeah, and it wasn't too bad. I treated myself to a burger
and
a beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had a great night.
Oh, I did.
I'm sure you did. So you were here the first time. We were just playing during the commercial break, Rollin' in the Deep. We had you here in 2008 for that song. And since 2008, 10 Grammys, 1 Oscar, 1 Golden Globe, 13 Billboard Awards, 4 American Music Awards, sold over 50 million albums. You're welcome.
Oh, my God. I've never heard it like that.
It's crazy.
That is ridiculous. That is amazing.
I mean, really, that is a lot to accomplish in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
What has changed for you in your life? I mean, I can imagine but what is the hardest thing to deal with all this fame?
I think just having to be guarded sometimes, and I'm so mouthy. You know, I never really hold back how I feel or when I say it or who I say it to. And I feel like sometimes now when I walk into a room, everyone shuts up to hear what I have to say, even if I'm not saying something to them. I might be like whispering something about what happened the night before. But it's a very small price to pay.
Yeah.
Really, I don't really mind. I mean, there was a period when I had my kid where I didn't leave my house for a while. And then I asked, like a fellow musician, he sort of said, how are you feeling? You're not becoming a recluse, are you? And I was like, no, but maybe. And he's like, if you're going to become a recluse, you need a big enough house to be a recluse in. And that was when I was like, no way, I'm not, and then I'm out. I was fine after that.
Because you didn't want to buy a bigger house.
No, but also I didn't want to, that mentality is not my thing. So.
Of course. And then that kid is growing up like the movie Room. That's not fair. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So he is how old?
He's 3.
3 years old.
He's having the best time. He's here today. And
is
he's having the best time.
What's he doing?
Right now he's at the Batman Museum and like he's been to the fire station here, he's been to the Warner Brothers shop. Honestly, he's having the best time.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He thinks I'm so cool when he comes to work with me and stuff like that happens.
Does he understand? I mean, is he musical? Is he singing yet?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I wouldn't. He's not a phenomenon, no.
Yeah. He's not musical in any way yet. Not a genius.
No, not yet. He's not a prodigy. No.
He will be though, don't you think?
Well, if he wants to be, I'll help him.
Yeah. So I know you're very, very protective because you don't want people to see him. It's not his choice, and that's not fair for kids like that. So you go to Disneyland.
I had the best time there. I was dreading going. Like, I was really nervous about going.
You'd never gone to Disneyland
I've
before?
never been, and my grandpa always wanted to take me. He died when I was 10, and he planned to take me when I was about 11 or 12, and he died before he took me. So when I arrived at the castle, I was like full on like welled up. I was really emotional. And just the whole thing, him believing, and me believing that they were all real. Like, it was, the innocence of it all was what was so magical. It was really, I cried when I met Belle because I was talking to my kid and then she started talking and I was like, oh my God. She sounded just like the character from the film and it freaked me out and I burst into tears. And yeah, and he met Anna and Elsa who he loves and stuff like that.
That's great. All right, we have to take a break. Will you do me a quick favor before we go to break? I thought it'd be really cool if you would record my outgoing message for my phone, and so that when people call, because I right now just have like the robot kind of. No, it's not even me.
Please leave a message.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I wrote something, and if you we'll just record it because this is being recorded, obviously. I think, and then I'll put it on my phone.
Okay.
Would you do that for me?
You want to say it? Yeah. Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd leave a message at the beep. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about the message that you'll leave. Hello from Ellen.
Thank you.
Hello from Ellen.
Oh, I should have asked you to sing it.
Well, that's too many syllables.
It's too many syllables to sing it? Oh, well, anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, sing it, sure, why not?
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd leave a message at the beep. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about the message that you'll leave. Hello from Ellen. That second one is so many words.
I know. Oh my God, you know how many people are going to be calling me now? And then hang up, they're just going to listen to that?
So I see you guys started the dance. I haven't even said anything yet. Oh.
They love you.
Yeah, I love them too. And by the way, okay. So we were making history here today?
Yeah. We made history. That's the longest that anyone's ever applauded on the show, ever. They didn't know you were here. This was a surprise, so they're very excited. That's why.
Well, thank you. I'm just as excited to see you. I feel that way whenever I see any other person or either I go out to like a restaurant. I'm like, yay! People!
Yeah.
Hi!
I know. I know. It's very exciting to be out and about. See, that's what you've been missing. I haven't seen you in a long time, but you have been on this show, this is your 25th appearance.
Yeah. It is. Very proud to say that. I'm considered a day one of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you've been a big part of my life too. You know that. We've been in each other's lives.
It's real, you guys. It's real.
Our love is real, and we've been in each other's lives in so many ways. But this is just from the show. Let's go, Usher.
We got a megastar on the course right now. Wow. Look at the athleticism. No, all 5'8". He's watching Christina Aguilera videos. Great transition. Oh, and he's going to go the wrong way. Where's he going? Here on this course, Akbar. There it is. No problem. Usher triumphs over the course. And looks
That was a great moment. What I failed to let you know, Twitch, and also to you, is that I pulled a groin muscle at the last, run.
You didn't tell us that?
Oh my God, I was in excruciating pain. I'm like, okay, just get me back to my room.
Oh man. Well,
It took us both down, bro. Yeah,
no. No, but what happened? You tore your.
I tore my meniscus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right before this run, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
they were going to go up against each other, and then you ended up going to the
See
hospital.
what happens when you go up against me?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And then you're trying to prove something, and then you tear a groin muscle. Well, I was supposed to do it. It was my idea because I love Ninja Warrior, and then everybody got hurt, and they were like, you can't do it. And I'm like, oh, but I wanted to do it. But you have sent me the cutest pictures of your little babies. Oh my God, they're adorable. You had a little boy, now you have a little girl.
Well, no, I had a little girl.
And now you have a little boy.
It seems like every time I'm here, I'm having a baby.
Uh-huh.
Or just have had a baby.
I'm an aphrodisiac.
That's Sovereign. Sovereign Bo there, flying just before she spit in my face. Yeah, he's a baller.
Look at his little shoes next
He's the
to
new
him.
family accountant there.
Yeah. Look at his shoes next to him, though. It's hilarious. And then you got to choose the music and tell everybody what the music was when you had
okay, I have to tell you the story about it. So the first time when I was in charge of the music, of course, artist, but I did a terrible job the first time. I mean, I'm ready. The first time I had this phone and I had like my speaker, and I'm right before we get ready to walk in the room, the Wi-Fi dies. So I'm like, okay, I have one song in my phone, so I just kept playing that song over and over again. And she's like, can you play another song, please? And it was just terrible. But the second time, oh man, I came fully equipped. I had like my Mophie, I had speakers, I had backup batteries, I had like a whole playlist that I worked on for about 2 weeks. I was crazy, it was great.
And the song that was playing when the baby came out was?
In the club. Go, shawty, it's your birthday.
I mean, amazing, being born to It's Your Birthday. Let's please talk about the fact that how did I not know you had goats? There's a picture of you running down the street with goats, and they're like, oh, he has goats. I'm like, how long have you had goats?
These are pygmy goats. These are my baby goats. They're yoga goats.
But they just run down the street with you?
Well, wherever I am, I'm like their shepherd. Wherever I go, they follow me.
Are you not worried about loose dogs going after your little baby goats?
They better not run up on those goats. Yeah.
Wait, and you have how many of them?
I have 2.
And they just live in your backyard?
Yeah, that's LL Cool G. And the other is Black Excellence. He's Diddy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love that you have goats. That's fantastic. And
pygmy goats.
I know, pygmy goats. Are they the ones that do they faint, or is it just the fainting goats that faint?
No, that's the fainting goats. They just faint. No, these goats, they'll stand on your back, and when you're doing yoga, yeah.
That's so cute. I got to talk to you about that because I've been thinking about getting goats. Hello, Justin.
How's it going, everybody?
What's going on right there? Is that your mic pack?
My mic pack.
I was wondering what was happening.
It's in my butt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You look nice.
Thanks, you look nice. I thought you were gonna wear your Cardi, so
Oh, darn it.
Next time.
We should have checked with each other.
Yeah.
You actually, you're so amazing because Justin does not feel well. He's sick, and yet he's still here. And you didn't have to come and do all this that you're doing today.
It does get a lot of sympathy.
It does. No, because you really are very, very sick in many ways. But
yes.
But you're
mentally.
Yeah.
Physically right now, but
right.
But all of the time mentally.
I have things for you. So you have tequila.
Oh, perfect.
Or you have tea with honey, you have Halls, you have Kleenex, anything you need right there, okay?
Thank you.
Let me know what you need.
Thank you.
I'll feed it to you if you want me to. Now, when you're sick, you continue to work, but when you're at home, are you a good patient? Are you a baby? Or are you pretty strong?
I can get pretty cranky.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want people to, like, wait on you and stuff like that?
Sort of.
Mm-hmm. And do they? And by they, I don't know who I mean.
Yeah.
Like...
I have the best wife in the world, yeah. She's been great this week.
Yeah?
So,
She's been taking care of you?
Yeah.
Good, good. So, Before we talk about her, because you're about to celebrate your 1-year wedding anniversary, which is
What?
very... Yes, you better buy something. I think it's next month. But before I talk about that, I just want to tell you how amazing you were when you received the Video Vanguard Award for MTV. Did you see his
thank
performance?
you.
It was like...
Thank you.
I mean, you know how much I love you. I'm just in awe of
I
your
do.
talent. You are so...
It's fully reciprocated, you know that.
Well, thank you, but you're brilliant. You're so amazing. But I kept going, oh, that's still going on. That's still happening. That's been, and I kind of guessed that looked like about 15 minutes. It was about 15 minutes.
15 and a half.
Was it really?
Yeah. I know because, you know, they kept trying to knock down the time because it's television and so yeah, we were able to get it to 15
But
minutes.
you were really singing. So you were really singing and you were dancing for 15 minutes straight with adrenaline pumping through you. No matter how much, you still have to get nervous somewhat, right?
That was a performance that because you're being given the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award, you're like, well, okay, no pressure.
Yeah.
You know, it's only Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So, you know, you wanna put on a good show.
So, and then you do the NSYNC performance, and that
Right.
was so exciting for everybody to see you together.
Us
and,
included, yeah.
Yeah, and how did you keep that such a secret?
I mean, people sort of found out a
But
couple
you were
of days
rehearsing,
before.
and right? I mean, you had to rehearse for a while.
Yes, because we haven't done it in over 10 years and all of us are old now, we did have to rehearse for a while. But yeah, we just rehearsed down in Miami. I was finishing the tour with Jay-Z down there, and I was able to get them down there, and we did most of the rehearsal down there before we went to New York.
They must have been more. I mean, you were excited, obviously, but that must have been thrilling for them to get together with you again.
It was you know, after about 30 minutes of joking around in rehearsal, saying like, "Are we really gonna do this? Are we really gonna do this?" It was like, "Joey, move over here." And then Chris was like, "Lance, I think that when you know, it's like, oh, it got very serious. It was just like old times again."
Yeah, it looked fantastic. It was great. So let's talk about you and Jess. It's really, I'm happy for you because I know how happy you are.
Thank you.
And so I'm happy about that.
It's a nice thing to have. Yeah,
it's a nice thing to have love and a best friend and all that stuff in one person. And but there's a picture I saw, and I don't know how healthy your relationship is.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just wondering what's happening. What is that?
Well, you know, I didn't have to tell her twice. So.
Well.
No, we obviously love our dogs very much.
Uh-huh.
And she does this thing on her Twitter account, I think, called Tuesdays with Tina. Mm-hmm. And it's always a picture of Tina with the exact same face. I mean, there it is. I mean, that's literally what our dog looks like all the time. And so...
So Tina's not happy.
No, that's Tina's happy face.
That's her happy face?
Yeah.
I don't want to see her sad
She's,
then.
you know, she's a little slow.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine, but we love her the same.
No.
You know? That's pure bliss for that dog. That's what that looks like for that dog.
Well, of course it is. Well, I saw that, and I thought, you have this anniversary coming up, and I want to make sure you have something for her. So I got you something to give to her, which I think she'll enjoy more than that. Let's walk over here.
All right. Uh-oh. That looks large.
Well, it's what she should be in, not what you have her in.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. See now?
This is a hell of a doghouse.
I know.
I might smart off more often.
I think she and Tina would be very happy in there.
This is comfy, yeah.
Uh-huh. It's kind of like your own little green room.
I have no idea where this is going to go.
But you're taking it home, aren't you?
I'm taking it home.
I know you are.
Oh, yeah. It's coming home.
I love that your grandma's here.
And my mom's hiding in the corner.
Yeah.
Because I promised I wouldn't put her on camera.
And now you're...
Let's get a close-up. I'm just kidding.
Let's point out your mom hiding in the corner, then that's really good. Yeah. Your family is so great. Y'all are such a really, I mean, you're all really close.
We are. I'm a little, like, too close. If my mom could be sitting here, that would make me feel really good.
You want to come sit here? No? Okay.
I promised I wouldn't put her on camera, but my grandma is right there. She comes to all my shows. She did all the seasons of Hannah Montana with me, and she even runs my fan club.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She writes back. She was writing back to all the fans, sends them pictures, but if it's a picture she likes of me, she keeps it.
Oh, if your fans send in a picture or something?
And she's like, she just looks so cute here, so she keeps those ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
So be careful what you're sending into Miley.
Because you'll never get it back.
So thanks for helping out with the millennials. I appreciate that. And we had so much fun on that video shoot, didn't we, with the puppets?
Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
You were amazing.
Yeah, so were you, and your puppet and everything.
Thank you, thank you.
Have you always enjoyed puppets?
I have. Everybody, this is just really amazing. You know, the puppet it was very creepy, to be honest. And having a puppet that looks just like you is also very creepy. But I'm not sure how much it does look like me.
It was supposed to look like you.
Yeah, my dad calls it Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where do you keep Chucky?
In my garage, because it can't be in the house because I'm afraid of it coming alive at night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you seen Annabelle?
Yes, and I've always had a fear of this. I've always thought that my, dolls would come alive at night. But if it's a baby
I thought you stopped
me,
smoking pot.
I've done permanent damage.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, it's not going to come alive. Don't worry about that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you sneaking in my garage and just
no,
playing
I'm not
for
gonna,
fun?
I don't know where
That's kind of like could happen.
I don't know where you live.
No, I'm not telling
Yeah,
you now.
no.
I know where you live.
I'll ask. Do you? No, you don't.
I do.
I move too often.
I know where you live.
No, you don't.
I know.
So you were I don't know if you saw her performance on the VMAs, but your performance was amazing.
Thank you.
Like, amazing.
Thank you so much.
I always look forward to what you're going to do because, as you say in your song, everyone changes, no one stays the same. And you really evolve and do all kinds of different surprising things. Yeah. And I loved the people you had on stage with you.
Thank you so much. It was really fun watching the package you put together, too, of all the times that I've been here over the last 10 visits. Because I think it is fun for me and for everyone that watches to see the way that I've really changed. And I'm happy to change because I think sometimes that comes with this derogatory stigma of, you've changed, but that should be a celebration rather than be something that we're afraid of, be something that we fear. I think changing is awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think too, like, even just the way that I feel about things, my views, political views, relationships, whatever it is, like, sexuality, like it's okay to change and to say, hey, I learned something that I didn't know when, I had made a statement before. And you don't be afraid to say when you're wrong or when you've learned something new. It's good when you learn something new.
It's always important to learn something. If you stop learning, I don't understand, then you're arrogant because you have to learn. I want to put a spotlight on the Happy Hippie Foundation because that is your foundation. And yes, you do so much good.
Hey.
So, and what Miley is doing today, Miley has just told us backstage she's donating $500,000 to Hurricane Harvey relief.
Yeah.
So $500,000. You're amazing.
Thank you. I don't make me cry, so I can't really talk about it. I don't know why it makes me so upset. It just really makes me just really upset. So I really hope people know. I'm not, I couldn't fake it. I just, it's just, my grandma's sitting here and my mom's here and I go home to my 7 dogs and if I didn't have that anymore, it'd just be really hard. So I'm really happy to help any way that I can and I hope people understand and can put themselves in those people's shoes and just know what it feels like to have everything taken away from you.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
You're
so sweet. All right, we'll take a break. Miley Cyrus. Hello, Shakira.
Hello. What
Good
a
to see
special
you.
show we have today.
I know, isn't this great?
Amazing.
Now, so your baby is how old now?
3 months.
3 months old. He's so alert. Look at those eyes. How precious.
He's very alert.
And his name is?
Milan.
Milan. And he's really, and were there surprises? Was it an easy pregnancy for you, or?
Yes and no. It was easy because I didn't have nausea or cravings or any of that stuff, but it was difficult because I couldn't sleep at all during my entire pregnancy because I spent every night researching in the internet, just trying to find out everything that could possibly go wrong.
That's comforting.
Yeah, I'm like, you can ask me anything. I'm like a walking encyclopedia. I know everything about pregnancy. I'm like a certified gynecologist, pharmacist, herbologist, anything.
So you could deliver a baby, actually, if somebody needed that right now.
Right now, I'm ready.
Were there surprises?
Well, it's not, delivering a baby is not as idyllic as people make it seem to you. Like, you know, don't expect that he's gonna be rosy cheeks cherub when he's born. Actually, when I saw mine, I was like, oh my God, he's purple and wrinkled. What is this? And yeah, so at first, it's hard to deal with a lot of the things that you have to deal with, you know, looking at your new image in the mirror. I looked like a Shar-Pei when I first delivered. And I was like, oh my God, am I ever gonna be sexy again? Am I, you know, is my man ever gonna feel attracted to me again the way he used to be? You know, all these things that you deal with, all these fears that come to you. But
there's your man. He's a good-looking man.
He's so good-looking. Oh my God.
He's a soccer player.
He better be attracted to me because he's something.
Yeah, that's the baby daddy, and he's a soccer player, right?
Yeah, and he's such a good daddy.
Well, he's a beautiful man, and you have a beautiful baby. And I have a gift for you and a gift for everyone in the audience. This is great because it's great and it's safe. It's a safe place to put your baby to spend some tummy time, and moms love it because it's machine washable and stain resistant. And it's a smart design. You can personalize it with. Oh, sorry. You can personalize it with your. They're at home upside down like that. All right, we're back with the biggest boy band in the world, BTS. Okay, you guys. I know it's very exciting. There's the close proximity. So it's good to see you, and you've changed now. I have to get you to introduce yourselves again because you used to have different hair. So, all right, who's who?
Yeah. Hi, I'm RM. I'm kind of like a spokesperson and the leader for this group.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hi, I'm V.
Good to see you again. I'm your home, you're my home. I'm J-Ho. I am Sugar.
What's up?
I'm J-Ho. Nice to meet you guys. Hello, my name is Jim. Where do I put that? You know, I'm Jimmy. Good to see you again.
All right. So you learned English. Last time you were here, you were telling me you learned English by watching Friends.
Of course.
And then you came on the lot and you surprised some fans when you went to the set, right?
Yes.
Was that fun?
Like, it was a real set.
Yeah.
So I was like sitting on the couch and, Rachel. Yeah, Ross.
Wow.
So it was so fun.
Awesome.
Amazing. Yeah, we did that.
Surprise.
Yeah, we done that.
That was so funny. Funny.
Yeah, we done that.
So you went to the Billboard Awards again. That's where you made your debut. So what was it like to go back and to have this kind of success and go back to the Billboard Awards?
Yeah, we were always dreamed about performing at the VMAs.
Yeah.
It was dream come true. It was really special. It was really fun.
Yeah. Your fans are called the Army.
Yes.
And do you have anything to say to your fans?
우리 팬들한테 한마디 하고 싶은 거.
Army, I love you!
And I have to ask, I'm going to ask this question for all of the young ladies sitting here. Is anyone, don't even know what the question is yet. Is anyone here dating?
Well,
Are you, do you have a girlfriend?
Oh, Ellen. I want to tell you, I think she has. Like, thanks to you, like, now, like, every Koreans know what the word hookup means now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because last time you asked the question.
I see.
Yes.
Wow, that's because of me? That's wonderful.
Yes,
All right.
that is wonderful.
It is wonderful. Well, y'all are wonderful. I appreciate you being here. You can go to EllenTube. You can watch another song from BTS if you go to EllenTube. And I also want to say...
Oh my God.
Okay, watch. seen him live, by the way, if you're just joining us, he just gave the surprise of a lifetime to his fan, Emily Torres from Michigan right there. We just surprised her. But if you have not seen him live, you put on such a great show because, and it's either really, it's wonderful for the audience, but so cruel to your bandmates. You make everyone dance. They're holding guitars
Or
and
they're
they're jumping
fired.
up and down, or they're fired. But I mean, everyone is dancing. Everyone's moving and jumping around.
I mean, yeah, that's what music's supposed to do, right?
Oh, it's fantastic.
And so I make sure that, you know, we're having the best time, so maybe the audience can have a good time.
Yeah. Well, you put on a great show.
Thank you.
But you can mess up your notes.
I always mess up my notes.
When you're jumping and trying to play at the same time.
It's a part of the show.
Yeah. The drummer doesn't have to jump up and down, does he? But it really is. It's a great. So you have this CD is called Unorthodox Jukebox, and you're going to tour for this, right?
Yep. I'm actually here today on The Ellen Show to announce my tour starting this summer. Hooligans, get ready. It's called the Moonshine Jungle World Tour. I'm coming to a city near you. And another thing, to sweet Emily. Emily, I can't make it to your prom.
That's okay.
Help me out, God.
Everyone turns against. Boo!
I know. But my friends from Gucci are gonna hook you up with a dress to make you look just as beautiful and amazing as you are.
That's so nice.
And when I come to the city near you, I got 4 tickets for you and your friends so you can see me, and you're gonna be front row and you're gonna be my guest when I come and do a show. But get ready for this.
Okay.
This is about to blow your mind.
Uh-oh.
Emily, since I can't come to the prom with you, we brought the prom here, and I would love to have a dance with you. If that's okay with Ellen and everyone else in the audience. Hello. How are you?
They didn't know you were here. They're very happy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm a huge fan of Harry's. I went to go see, he was at the Forum on Friday night. Your show was so amazing. It was incredible. I can't wait to see the tour because that was just really a one-night thing for your album launch, and it was like start to finish album.
Yes. Yeah, it was, the album came out Friday, so it was like a release kind of.
And it's going to be #1 this week. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't heard it yet, it is so good. It is.
Thank you.
It's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Now, the last one you did after One Direction, you went to Jamaica to write.
Yes.
And then this one you went to Japan.
I spent some time in Japan. I didn't write the whole thing.
But you went to Japan for a month by yourself?
I took, yeah.
By yourself?
Yeah.
What is that like? I mean...
It was fun.
Do you speak Japanese?
By the time I left, I could kind of blag my way through a conversation so people thought I spoke Japanese.
Uh-huh.
And now, if you're not like speaking it all the time, it's
Right,
really
it seems like a hard language to learn.
kind of forget, yeah.
So obviously you had traveled there before with One Direction. You'd been there. So it was one of your favorite places. That's why you went there.
Yeah, I love it, and I think before I went, I kind of just realized I'd never really traveled on my own because whenever I'd been traveling, I did, when I was younger, I went with my family, and then I was traveling everywhere with the band, and I kind of felt like I should probably do something on my own. So I just went and walked around and saw some friends and stuff. It was nice.
So you had friends there.
I have a few friends there.
Okay, that helps. So and what you went to Jamaica, then you went here. Does that inspire you to write in a different way? What does that do for you when you? I mean, obviously traveling is important for all of us, but how does that affect you creatively?
I think for me it's just a lot about not being so in the mix and kind of being around a lot of distractions. So even honestly being away from like all your friends where, somebody will say like, do you want to come out for dinner or something like that? Which kind of obviously takes you out of the studio. I think it's more, for me, it's just about just focusing on that one thing and kind of getting distracted, I guess.
Right, and the inside of your album, let's just take a look at this inside of the album. You're so stylish, Harry.
Oh,
I just
thank
love the way you dress. I love everything about you. But let's just take a look, because sometimes you find lyrics, and then sometimes you find this.
Right. Oh, and it's bigger back there as well.
Yep. He said.
Yeah, so I did the photos for the album with a British photographer called Tim Walker, who I'm a really big fan of. And I'd never really done a shoot like this. And,
most of it haven't.
Yeah. And it was we tried it like with some other stuff, and it was kind of one of those things where it was like, okay, this shirt's not really working, so let's try it without the shirt. And then it's like, oh, those trousers aren't really working, so let's try it without the trousers. And then he kind of looked at me and I was like, these pants aren't working, are they? And he's like, no. So,
yep. So that's how it worked out.
Yeah, that was
clever that he did it that way.
Yeah. So so now I'm naked in the thing.
Now you're naked.
Yeah.
But I like it though.
Thank you.
I mean, you're not showing anything.
No.
It's fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you were here, what?
Nothing.
Okay. Were you scared when you left? You must have been, when you left One Direction, because if that's all you know and the success is all of you together, and then you go off on your own, I mean, it has been unbelievably successful, and especially, like I said, this is going to be #1 this week. Aren't you so proud of yourself? Aren't you so happy?
I'm very happy. Yeah, I think coming out of that, I kind of tried to like remind myself before getting any expectations up about, you can't, just not like assuming anything. Like, I don't know if people are going to come because it's not the band anymore and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just really happy. Like, it makes me feel obviously very great that people seem to be enjoying the music and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the people were camping out for a week before the Forum was Friday night. People flew in from all over the world and were there for a week outside waiting for that Friday night performance. So that gives you an idea of how excited people are to see you.
I feel very lucky just to have such like a dedicated group of people. They're amazing. They're really... They kind of.
You can add me to that now. I'm a dedicated fan. I'm a huge fan. Okay, we're back with Ed Sheeran, and I have to say congratulations. You were nominated for 2 Grammys, and I also have to say I am outraged that you were not nominated for Album of the Year or Song of the Year. I cannot believe that was not nominated for Song of the Year. I mean,
I think like my like outlook on it is like it's just some years you have your year and some years you don't have your year, and maybe this year isn't my year.
Well, that song, I mean, it did not leave my head. I mean, ever.
But that's the point. That's where you win. That's where the validation comes from, where you actually see genuine people enjoying the songs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
So like, I'd rather have like a lifetime of people coming up to me of saying like, this song affects me in this way, in a positive way, and like this song's like my wedding song, this song was my first kiss, than anything else. I think that's where the validation comes from.
Well, you're a very,
but thank you.
You're a very well-adjusted person. And Perfect, the song that you just did, you said that's your favorite song?
Yeah,
Why
it
is that?
Do you know what? It was like one of the fastest songs that I'd written and had just kind of come out, and it was the first song I wrote for the album, and I'm still not really like sick of it. I still listen to it and like it. And we're putting out a remix tonight with Beyonce. It's just come out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is exciting. Which is one of those things, like, I kind of like, I did it, and the song came out so long ago in the scheme of like music now, like music kind of goes so fast, and I was like, I want to do it as a single. And then I thought of a way of relaunching it, and I was like, well, I love Beyonce, shall I ask Beyonce? And then in my head I was like, she's gonna say no, and then I was like, well, you might as well ask, and she said yeah. So
wow, that's gonna be amazing. Yeah. And is it about your girlfriend?
It is, yeah.
I'm so happy that you're happy. So you've been with your girlfriend for how long now?
Almost 3 years.
That's fantastic.
Almost 3 years.
I'm very happy for you.
We went to high school together.
Yeah.
She's, I know. Yeah, she's really cool. We live together. We have cats. They're really cool. We just got a Christmas tree, put that up.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, tonight you're playing the I Heart Jingle Ball at the Forum with Taylor Swift and Sam Smith and Logic. And there's someone in the audience who's a huge fan, Reagan Huggins. You're gonna go to Jingle Ball tonight, wherever Reagan Huggins is.
Oh, hey.
Yep. And so you're going to Jingle Ball. And you're going to come back to the U.S. and you're playing stadiums, which is so incredible. It's him, a guitar, 75,000 seats, and everybody here is getting a pair of tickets to see Ed live. I want to thank Ed, Octavia Spencer. That's fantastic. Thank you. It's all kinds of things going on.
Yes, it's an homage to Madonna and stars.
It's beautiful. You look fantastic.
Thank you so much. I was watching your show earlier, and that lady, you! I want to put you in my pocket and keep you there forever. You could never have a bad day with her around.
No.
You couldn't. Even if you were like kind of depressed one day, you'd be like, oh. You're so cute.
She's always, every time oh, no! And she's got great arms because she's constantly doing that.
Whatever you're taking.
Yeah.
Right.
No, she's really a happy person. It makes me
What's your secret?
Just happiness and gratefulness, and I'm here with Ellen.
True.
Everybody should feel like
Everyone
this.
should feel that.
You're contagious.
Yes. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's a good thing.
Yes.
It's good to see you, and you were fantastic on the Billboard Awards the other night. Your performance
you.
was wide awake, right? I love that song.
Yes. I just performed on the Billboard Awards, and I performed the last song off of this never-ending record. It's called Wide Awake, and it is a song I wrote for my film I'm coming out with 4th of July weekend.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Because I said, can I see it? And they said, it's not even finished yet. Is it not finished?
It is actually, it's in the process of being finished, but we're doing a lot of 3D on it, so there's a lot of time that's being taken with the post stuff.
The name of it is?
It's called Katy Perry, Part of Me.
Okay, so it's sort of like it's a truth or dare type thing?
Yeah, when I had the idea to make a film the winter of 2010, because it was right as Teenage Dream had just come out, and I could feel kind of like tremors of something, like something was about to happen, and that was right before I went on tour. And so I kind of thought to myself, well, I want to document the whole year, the good, the bad, everything in between, and remember it, and maybe share it with my fans. And little did I know that it didn't turn out to be like little clips I put on the internet. I sold it to Paramount, and now it's going to be in the theaters.
A theater?
It's like a real professional thing. I'm like talking to studio people, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm sitting here in Hollywood.
And it turns out to be 3D, and
Yes.
there's 3D. So what is that like to see yourself in 3D?
Well, there's a lot of jokes I've been seeing on the internet lately about me in 3D. I appreciate those. No, it's going to be really fun. These are some of the glasses that people are actually going to be putting on to watch the film in 3D. We shot it, last time I was here, we shot it at the Staples Center. Remember, I gave tickets to all of your audience.
Yes.
So they are a part of my 3D film.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And now, not only are they a part of it, but like you said, you shot the good, the bad. Who knows what's going to happen in your life when you start shooting things. You got married during that time, and then that didn't turn out to last. And now and that's part of it still in there?
I thought it was important for me, well, first of all, I thought it was important for me to show everything in between. I think sometimes people think that we're perfect, and we know we're not perfect at all. And I think it's important to start breaking down the idea that to achieve your dream, you have to always be perfect or flawless or live in kind of like some fantasy world. So that's why I decided to put everything into the film in the most tasteful way. But mostly it's about how I got there and the ride along the way, which can be bumpy, but mostly it was extremely fun.
Yeah. So it was, did you deal, because when I saw you, you didn't have cameras with you, so you were done filming. When I saw you at that event, at the meditation event, you were done filming this?
No, I was filming all the way up until like a few weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow.
I was even filming at the Grammys.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it's all been like a fast-paced film coming together.
What an amazing thing, though, because a lot of people journal, but you still, to capture everything, I think that's really smart you did that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people have this idea of me, which I love, and I don't mind what people think of me, but it was important for me to be able to make something and show people my perspective, like what I'm going through, almost like you're a best friend right there going through it with me, to show everybody kind of how much hard work it takes, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you would know, you do this show all the time. Did you say you had 1,800 shows so far, or 15?
Yeah, let's say 18.
15,
but
you make it look really easy, but there's a lot of things in between, you know?
We're back with Billie Eilish, and so you've got huge, I mean, like you've got fans that are Julia Roberts, Sam Smith, Tom York, Dave Grohl is here. He's a huge fan of yours. You know, I mean, like you have major people that are fans of yours.
It's unreal. It's crazy because, like, I don't know, I feel like recently I've met a lot of people that my parents grew up as fans of, you know, and that's no disrespect to your age.
Right.
Dave.
Right.
But, no, but I think that's when it really hits me because, you know, I was even in a meeting with Stella McCartney and she FaceTimed her dad, which is Paul McCartney. So, you know, my mom cried, my dad cried.
Yeah.
Like it was, your eyes are so beautiful.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I thought you were still telling a story.
No.
Your eyes are beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so is that who freaked you out the most, is Paul McCartney, do you think?
Probably. I feel like probably. But in London, Sporty Spice came backstage.
Oh. And
Spice.
That meant something to you?
That did.
Did you follow the Spice Girls? You're too young for that.
Okay, can I tell you something?
Well, you're here.
So, when I was growing up, I would watch. Growing up, I'm 17. We would watch the Spice World. Like I watched that movie like 40 times, and I thought it was like a fictional movie about a group of girls who were in a group, and they sang, and I thought that was it. I was like, and then I remember seeing like some like Spice Girls, and I was like, oh my God, they're reenacting the movie.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was like a fictional movie about some girls.
Right.
Called the Spice Girls.
Right.
It wasn't.
No. And so you spoke about something that I think is really important and brave that you didn't intend to speak about, but that you have Tourette syndrome and that it comes out at certain times. But I think that's amazing that you spoke about it because you kind of take away the, you know, scariness of it.
It's something I've lived with my whole life, and everybody knows, like everybody in my family, all my friends, all the people that are closest to me know I have it, and it's not anything different, you know? And I just never said anything because I didn't want that to define who I was. I didn't want it to be like, Billie, the artist with Tourette's, Billie Eilish is on Ellen.
Yeah.
I have ways of kind of making them go away. So if I'm on if it's like an on-camera interview or whatever.
That's what this is.
Yes, it is. But normally, if it's like a pre-taped thing, they cut out the questions.
Right.
And that's when I let them out. But then there was this one interview where they didn't tell me they weren't gonna cut the questions out. So I'm sitting there answering the questions like, uh-huh. And then they start asking me a question and I'm like, and then everyone's like, that's so funny. And they made a whole, there was tons of compilations like, this is so funny that Billie did this facial expression, when really it's just a bunch of ticks.
Right. Well, no, I think like I said, I think it's a good thing that you, because I'm sure a lot of people have that, and it's look at where you are and look at what you have accomplished, and you haven't let that, even make you feel like there's something wrong with it, because it's not. It's just part of who you are.
I think I also really learned that like a lot of my fans have it.
Yeah.
Like which made me feel kind of more at home with saying it, because I remember and also I felt like there was a connection there. I felt like when I said that, there were kids that were posting and being like, oh my God, I've always had this. Yeah. Like now she has it and she's who I can look up to with it. But
yeah. No, I think it's, like I said, I think a lot of people watching now that, maybe didn't hear you say it before will be like, well, I have it too, and that's great. All right, so you're a fan of Justin Bieber's, and he just started following you on today, right? He just started following you? You excited about that?
Yeah.
You haven't met him before?
No.
All right, well, you should meet him. No, he's not here. Okay. No. Oh my God. I'm just.
You better. Hey, you gotta watch yourself.
I know. I'm so sorry. No, he's not in there either.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Man, what the?
I know.
Hey, his butt has been on here.
Yeah, his butt has been on that seat before, but you will meet. You will meet him. You someday. He's not here today, but you will. All right. I think what I.
What the hell?
I don't know. What? I didn't have Justin. I had him. He was in there. He's gone now. All right.
I don't get scared.
I think if we played that back.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm looking at you right now. I mean, I can't praise you enough. You know how much I love you.
You're so sweet.
But
Thank you.
You have had more looks than I. In that clip of my cause.
Yes, I
had more looks of my hair. I pretty much think I look the same, but I don't. You have an incarnation. Look at some of them. We have some looks.
Oh boy.
Look at this.
Jesus.
That's what you've gone through. I mean, that's a lot of different. Do you just get bored?
There's a lot of different people up there.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you think that you change personalities with this and go through different looks, or you just like to reinvent yourself like that?
What I do with my looks is I just tend to just express the person that I just keep growing into. I am about, evolving into a better, as not only artistically, but to keep challenging myself as a person and keep growing. And I just keep changing my look with that, because I do get bored easily. But I love the challenge. I love always pushing to go to the next place and going even further than before.
Yeah.
And for the next record, it'll be something completely different. And I try to, go along with wherever I'm at musically to have, have my look reflect that. Regarding the how many looks I've had and everything, I wanted to give you a little edge and whatnot for your next 600 years. So here I have one of the greatest. Not that you need the tips or anything.
No.
This was always a much appreciated and controversial thing for me. The cotton candy wig. So if you ever get bored, Ellen, you can just stick that on. Yes. And then we have a combination, because these are my favorite lip colors of now. So you're mixing the old, kind of Lady Marmalade, big hair, up with the red lipstick, so you can have those as well. And then we have one more thing for you that, was always successfully controversial for me as well. We've got your very own pair of the chaps. So we have the assless chaps, and I can get them in your size because I know those won't fit, but just to give you the inspiration for your own. So,
these won't fit me. They may fit my arms, But Yeah, this is, you know, these I have these at home, but I've never worn them out.
You know, they're really fun. You should try it sometime.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
I will.
Yeah,
And that's handy. I thought you had to lace them, but you can just zip them. That's
Yeah,
great. Thank
easy
you.
access.
Thank you so much.
anytime.
Yeah. You don't really need access to the legs, though. The whole thing.
That's true.
So now, and tell me about this is what I found out. Let me just fix. This will be so great for my next 600 years. So let me ask you this thing. I can't. Well, I'll keep it on.
Oh boy.
You know, I do my research about, you know, my guests, and here's what I find out. I found out that you work out every day, and while you're working out, you're watching Oprah. Yeah, that's right.
I do watch Oprah.
Oh!
Yes, but wait. You know, I have a bone to pick with you as well. I'm walking through the halls back there, and there's a picture of like every celebrity that she's ever had on, and I'm looking, I'm like, not me. Where's my picture? You don't even have my picture up.
I do have your picture. I have it in my dressing room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you about the Oprah thing.
Wait, tell me about the Oprah thing.
Okay, for the hour that I have time to work out per day, that's the hour that she's on, but you're on right after. So then after my workout, I can go in my bedroom and eat my protein after my workout.
Oh, so you watch her while you're working out, and then you watch me afterwards.
Yes, and I can stay tuned more to you because
Brian, are you in the hallway?
You know.
Like, look, he's running to my dressing room right now.
Oh.
All right. There.
I love it. That's great. Okay. That's better.
So when is your tour starting?
February 20th in the U.S., starts in Texas. So excited. It's the most fun I've ever had on stage. You have to come see it. My dancers have been working so hard. They, yes, take it off.
I have to take this off because now I want to get serious.
It gets hot. Trust me. But my dancers, they went into training actually because on the disc 2, I do have a double album out, Back to Basics, and on disc 2, we play around with certain circus elements, and we brought that literally to life on stage. So it's like a mini kind of Cirque du Soleil. My dancers went into training to know how to trapeze swing, fire throw, stilt walk. So it's really, really exciting on stage, just bringing all that to life. Yeah, so
that's great. The tour sounds great, so I can't wait to see you on tour. That sounds incredible, and really, you have to see her live. Well, you will see her live here in a minute, but see her live again. Pay for it next time. And well, you look fabulous.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
You must be tired. You are so busy. You've got so much going on in your life.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah,
it's like every time I think I've kind of bitten off more than I can chew, I bite off more.
Yeah.
You're
still chewing and you take another bite.
Yeah, I take another bite.
Yes, while there's food in your mouth still.
And I'm already full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all good and it's all working out really well.
Great.
Now, there's rumors, and I don't know if this is true or you can confirm, that you're going to do the Super Bowl next year, the halftime show. Not play the game, but actually be in the halftime.
Right, no, the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think people want me to do it. I don't know. There's always rumors about it. I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, you would be the tight end, not the quarterback. But anyway, yeah. That's what I would say you'd be.
Oh, thank you. I won't touch you.
Why?
Because last time I touched you, then you were like, don't touch me because I was sick. And then I was like, well, maybe she doesn't like to be touched, so.
No, I like to be touched. I do.
Trying to touch you.
No, but there's a rumor out there that I'm a germaphobe, and I thought that's why. But if you're sick, of course I don't want you touching me. Are you sick?
A little bit.
Oh man, you sound like you're sick. Well,
I'm a little bit.
All right. Of course you're sick because
you're cough on my hand.
Yeah. And now.
I won't.
No, seriously, let's keep talking. So you may do the halftime show if they ask you.
I guess they ask people or whatever. If they ask me, I would love to. I think it'd be awesome. My dad would have an attack.
Yeah.
He'd be so happy.
Would you be nervous? I mean, that's a huge. Or do you?
I would be so excited.
Yeah.
I would be so excited. Yeah, I love. You still haven't been to my Vegas show.
No, but I'm coming, and my business manager was there this weekend. I'm coming soon.
Yeah,
I am.
Yeah, you have to come. But I love performing live.
Yeah.
So that's
an
my
amazing
thing.
Everyone's...
That's my thing. You guys should all come to my show.
Yeah.
It's a good time. come to my show and we do a whole thing, like the last time you visited me on a set was like when I did my video for Get Right, like years ago. If you come, yeah, we'll give tickets to the audience.
Really? I am probably going to be sick, so I can't go. All that's edited out. Let's talk about...
You'll never see that on TV.
No, they may. So let's talk about, you performed on Valentine's Day night in Vegas. Were you sick that night?
Yes, I was a little bit sick that night.
Wow. You even perform when you're sick. That's got to be hard.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm here when I'm sick. It doesn't matter. I don't get a day off.
I understand. I do the same thing when I'm sick.
Yes.
But who did you spend Valentine's night with after the show?
I spent it with my whole audience. I was with the audience.
Yeah, but after that, I mean after. Like, did this guy right here, was it this guy?
He's off on tour right now.
Oh, he is?
He's off on tour right now, yeah.
But you were songwriting with him, right? Songwriting?
We did a song together, if that's what you're asking.
Well, because I'm just saying, if you're songwriting, there's a picture. Is that how you write a song?
That's that. We weren't writing a song right at that moment.
No.
No.
At that moment, what was happening?
We were just hanging out.
I hang out with a lot of friends, and we never hang out like that.
But some you do.
With some I do. With one person I do, but not with my friends. Did y'all really ever write a song together?
Yes, we did.
Oh, you did?
Actually, he sent me a song that he wanted me to be on, and then I got on the song, and yeah, so we have a song together.
Yeah, so
I don't know what he's gonna do with it, but yeah.
Yeah, but you got on the song. What's that mean? I don't know your straight lingo. I got on the song.
Now there's a different lingo? Okay. Okay.
So now, but really, I think that people make a big deal about that you date younger men. I don't think that should be.
Okay, first of all, stop.
Okay.
Okay. I don't date younger men. It's not like you have to be younger. It's not about that. I just meet people, and then if I go out with them, I go out with them, and if I like them, I like them, and if I don't, I don't. It's just, it's about the person, you know what I mean? It's about who they are. It has nothing to do with age.
You don't yell at
I'm straining because I can't talk.
Don't strain your
Does
voice.
It sound like I'm
Save
yelling?
your instrument.
I'm not yelling.
Yeah. No.
No, but there's this thing because I dated Bo and he was younger, and that was the first guy I ever dated who was younger than me. But then, I got labeled. Yeah. Right away, and then that was it.
You just happen to meet people. I agree. That's why I said there's a thing about it. I don't think age should be a thing at all. It's about the person.
For me, it isn't. If there's somebody older, they're older. If they're younger, they're young. It doesn't matter. It's just whether or not I'm attracted to them or not, attracted to their spirit, their soul, whatever, their energy.
Yeah, their body, whatever.
Yes. At times.
Yes.
At times not.
Yeah, and you look fantastic.
I'm holding it together.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
But you work really, really hard at it too. You work out like crazy and you do that show.
I don't work out like crazy, but I do my show, which is really physically taxing. And when you come and see it, all of you. Come and see it, then you will see why I stay in shape, because it's a beast of a show.
Just seeing you every time we've had you on the show, and like I said, I have my business manager went this weekend to see you, and
did they like it?
Yeah, he loved it. He loved it. We were just talking during the break. You look fantastic, by the way. You look fantastic.
I'm not doing much. What are you doing? I'm not doing much. It's really the dress.
It's doing it all?
No, it's just a bunch of spandex, I think. Yeah, it just sucks it right on in. But no, I started doing yoga more because a therapist told me to start it. Because I was like, I just feel like I have a really hard time slowing down. So she told me to do it for meditation purposes. So you go in, if y'all have ever done yoga, you go into the class, and there's like these 70-year-old and older women just with their legs above their heads, doing these like tree pose, animal pose, whatever the pose is, and I'm like sitting there just like trying to get one of my legs up, like feeling really hot. So
I don't know what kind of class
hard.
you're going to,
Yeah.
but
It's a different kind of glow. No, it's just hard. Yoga's hard.
You can go at your own pace, though. You don't have to have your legs wrapped around your head.
But
and
even
stuff.
sitting there is hard for me.
Really?
Just like in downward dog, and they're like, breathe, and like focus on your breath. I'm like, Lord.
Oh, really?
Like, I can't focus. It's so hard for me to just, I have no off button. It's just like, all the time.
Me too, and I started meditating recently, and it's helped me tremendously.
Me too. My happiness level skyrocketed. I
Yeah.
know. I don't know. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, meditation is
Meditation's
very,
helping.
very nice, especially for people like us that are always thinking. My mind is always
hard to shut off.
Very hard to shut off.
Yeah.
And I want to read something that came from your mind and then into a tweet. And tell me who you're talking about. At my chiropractor and in the waiting room, I found the perfect man. He is seriously many different kinds of yummy. If anyone knows where I can find a single version of this man, you can just let me know. God did good with that one.
God. I found out he was married, so I can't stalk him now. Yeah, he's hot.
Yeah,
he was on the Friday Night Lights. I just heard he won.
He won an Emmy.
I didn't know that. I'd just like him to know that I loved you before you had an Emmy. So that's true love. That is. Isn't he cute?
He's very cute. So you want that kind of guy?
They don't make them like that anymore, I feel.
Really?
Yeah, I know. They all wear skinny jeans and are in a band and don't wash their hair. It's like a new thing. Yeah. Or every guy I meet is very metrosexual, and I'm like, what?
All right. So if there are any filthy, dirty men who don't bathe,
any truckers,
any truckers out there, please get in touch with us, and we'll help you find Kelly. Kelly's new CD, Stronger, comes out October 24th. Thank you so much, Kelly Clarkson, for being here. How are you?
I'm great.
Oh, good to see you. So long, and you look glowing.
Thank
you just look fantastic. It must be the new CD. Is that right? Yeah. Yes, because you must be so happy that you're glowing about it.
I'm glowing about my new CD.
Right. And maybe you're glowing also about the People's Choice Awards, 2 nominations:
Yes.
favorite female artist and favorite pop song.
I love that one because it's the fans. I've always kind of wanted one of those.
You have not had a People's Choice Award yet?
I've never been the People's Choice.
Yes, she has. Yes, you have. You've been my choice, and you've been all the people's choice. It really is a nice award because it does come from the people. It's nice. Seriously, why do you think you're glowing?
Oh, so many reasons. That's it? That's the question?
That's it.
Well, it could have something to do with these babies.
That's right.
I'm eating for 2 these days.